Yo, what's up? How are you guys doing? Swag revealed his best Aug class setup in a Warzone, and we're going to be comparing this Aug setup to the Mp5 with an in-depth comparison for each weapon from time to kill to damages to reload time, and figure out which is the best SMG in Warzone for you guys and which weapon you guys should be using. But first, do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys do enjoy today's video. Let's go. I do have to say huge shout out to Riot for being a longtime supporter of the channel. Dude, I appreciate you being so active on the channel. You're always leaving a comment and like and just supporting the channel overall. So shout out to Riot for always being active. I do really appreciate it, bro. And thank you for being so active and just leaving the comments. Definitely means a lot. Now let's get into the video. The Mp5 is no doubt the best SMG in a Warzone, but having one meta for so long, it's so boring. Swag revealed his best Aug custom loadout for Warzone, which could be the ultimate weapon to your arsenal. So the best setup for the Aug he recommends for duos is Foregrip, use the 407mm lightweight, stock, forge tack, underbarrel, ranger foregrip, rear grip, stippled grip, and for Perk, sleight of hand. And for quads, he does recommend using a different set of attachments. Barrel 407mm lightweight, stock, forge tack, underbarrel, ranger foregrip, ammunition 5.56, 60 round drums, and rear grip stippled. With these attachments, does it make the Aug better than the Mp5? Let's get in depth. So the Aug has a reload time of 3.13 seconds, comparing that to the Mp5, which is a 2.79 seconds. That is almost 300 milliseconds slower, and you can definitely feel the difference when reloading, especially when using this weapon. As for the aim down sights, again the Aug is still slower, coming in at 300 milliseconds, and comparing that to the Mp5, which is a whopping 200 milliseconds. That is 100 milliseconds slower, and yes, you might be saying 800 milliseconds is nothing, but you can definitely feel the difference. Now let's get into the good stuff. Everything that everyone wants to hear is the damage for this weapon. The damage for the Aug for headshots, 49 to the head, 41 damage to the chest, and 38 coming at the lower part of the limbs and the leg area. The average time to kill for this weapon is 506, which is relatively fast. If we compare that to the Mp5, which is a 49 to the head, which is actually the same as the Aug, and we're gonna get a little bit more into that, and 34 damage to the chest area, which is still a lower damage rate compared to the Aug, and 34 damage to the lower part of the limbs and leg area. So the chest and leg area does have the same damage rate, but the most important thing here is the average time to kill for this weapon, which is a 486, which isn't bad, though the Aug is still faster overall. That definitely gives an advantage to the Aug when using it. We definitely see the Aug has better damage comparing it to the Mp5, but one of the most important things we do have to keep in mind when using these weapons are recoil patterns, which the Aug has a harder recoil pattern to control, which makes it a lot harder for you to hit your shots if you can't control this pattern, and it's really hard to use that time to kill to your advantage if you're not able to control this pattern. To conclude, the SMG that I would still use is the Mp5 in my opinion. Even though Swag's Aug class setup is really good, I believe a more experienced player would benefit from using this setup compared to the Mp5, which an average player should stick to. The Aug definitely has a harder recoil pattern to control, especially at a farther range, and it's a lot harder to hit your shots. Comparing that to an Mp5, the Mp5 is a lot more stable, and it's a lot easier for the average player to use, so that's why I do recommend the Mp5, even though the Aug is still really good. That has been it for today's video. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. If you are new to the channel, do consider subscribing, would definitely mean a lot, and join the Cripsy Chicken Army. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, man. I appreciate every one of you coming back and watching my videos. So thank you guys, and peace out.